Yeah, it's your boy Yannick French. It's your boy Yannick French. Right now, currently we in French Park in Washington, D.C., the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. And the video is going to be about people that have social skill problems and antisocial behavior. Let's get into it. Yeah, what's going on, everybody? This video is going to be about people that have antisocial problems with social skills. A lot of reasons why people don't communicate with each other is because people feel uncomfortable talking to strangers and people that they don't know. Like when you go into a store like a Macy's, or whether it's a Walmart or a Target, you know, some people have a problem with saying good day or how you doing or how was your weekend. Many people have problems opening up to people. You know, a lot of guys have a hard time finding a girlfriend because they're shy. They don't know what the girl is about. They don't know whether she's a slut of the century. They don't know whether she's a whore, a slut. And it's a hard time meeting new people because you don't know what they're about. They could be a rapist, they could be a murderer, they could be just a weirdo, or they could be a bum. There's many reasons of why people are antisocial and don't open up to people and just keep to themselves all the time. A lot of people in the world are very wicked and evil. There's a lot of wickedness in the world, and you can't just trust anybody around you. So people are very selective on who they have around them and who they keep around them in their circle. And whether it's DC, Atlanta, New York, California, it's like that everywhere you go. Even it's like that in heaven. And God ain't gonna just let you go to heaven if you out here wicked and committing sin. He'll be like, "This I never knew you. Depart from me." Yeah, but many reasons of why people don't communicate and are antisocial, because you can't just trust anybody out here. You don't know what they're about. You don't know what they're into. People try to do stuff to you. You know, maybe when you was younger, people used to steal from your house or they rob you. Maybe when you was a kid in middle school, elementary school, pre-K, kindergarten, you used to get bullied and people would take advantage of you and use you and beat you up and bully you. And as you got older, into your late 20s or even your late teens, you started developing a barrier, putting up a barrier like you ain't gonna just trust anybody because they used to take advantage of you and use you. We live in a society, in a world like that. People just use you, and the more friends you have, the more they're gonna want. The more friends you have, they ain't gonna want you for you. They're gonna want you for what you can give them and what they can get from you. And that's what happened to Mike Tyson. That's why his ass went broke, and that's what happened to MC Hammer. That's why he went broke, because when you get millions of dollars and you end up in a better position and you end up wealthy and rich, the more friends you have, the more advantage they're gonna take advantage. They're gonna take advantage of you and use you for everything that you have. And a lot of times, it's best to not have friends at all, or keep your circle nice and small. I have a couple of friends here in the District of Columbia. These are all people I went to school with, and I don't plan on meeting any new friend because they use you for money. And you know, when you have a lot of friends and when you make a lot of money, then they're going to be using you for them, looking for handouts. But the less friends you have, and when you make it in what you're doing, you don't have to worry about owing nobody nothing because you don't even know them. They ain't your friends. You don't have to worry about giving them money. And even if you're going to help somebody or financially, the best thing to do is start a charity or foundation and things like that. I went to a school foundation in, Maryland. But there's many reasons why people are antisocial and keep to themselves. There's many reasons that equate to that. You know, you can't just trust anybody out here, man. You know, you can't just trust any person out here. But we're in French Park, District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. Your boy Yannick French. I'm a black man with a foreign name. Tell me what you're going to do. Speaking Spanish too. Uno, tres, cuatro, cinco, nueve, pasa. They talk about mi casa. Ma te cuello, te cueta, posteta, see you later, investigata. Adios, amigos, las Estados Unidos, las a la vista, baduta, fumbada. Puta. Yeah, many reasons why people are antisocial, and that our behavior and people not communicating with each other need to come to an end. They need to stop acting like that. And another thing too is that another reason why people don't communicate with each other the way they used to, because ever since they came out with social media, people don't have to call each other on the phone anymore. They don't even have to worry about going to school to see each other. They can just stalk you down on Facebook. They can stalk you down on YouTube, Skype, Twitter, Instagram. What else they have? And all the other social medias. They don't even have to communicate with you anymore in person or on the phone. All they gotta do is stalk you online, on the internet. What city are they from? Internet city, a city that doesn't exist, internet on drugs. And it's sad that people don't communicate with the way they used to anymore. This isn't the early 2000s anymore. This is not the late 90s anymore, We in 2017, and my prediction by 2020 and 10 years from now, it's gonna get even worse. Because when we was coming up, when we were like 10, people 10 in a couple of years, they're gonna be even worse than us. They're gonna be just glued to YouTube and Facebook and MySpace. They ain't gonna want to go out here and connect with people, and that's what equates to a lot of people being antisocial. And it's a damn shame, and it can be stressful because even getting a girlfriend, it's hard to just go out here and meet them in person because all you can do, or the only thing you have to do is look for them on your Facebook and your MySpace, and it prevents you from going out here and meeting them in person. And it's a damn shame, and it's sad, and it's scary, and it's weird. And it's time to get tired of that. And if a lot of us guys not going out here even making an effort to talk to women, a lot of us gonna be lonely kings. And hopefully in the afterlife, they would allow us to have a love life, because a lot of people out here don't have partners. They don't have companionship, and it's hard to be out here a man and you're lonely, and it's hard for a woman to be out here, she lonely, knowing she don't have no husband, knowing she don't have no boyfriend, knowing she don't have no kids. Same thing with a man, knowing that he don't have a wife, knowing he don't have a girlfriend, knowing he don't have kids. It can be very stressful and draining. And hopefully by the grace of God, they allow us to have a love life and companionship in the afterlife, because many people out here are lonely. Some people or just in fucked up situations where they can't meet nobody at all. We in French Park in the District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. Yannick French still shooting the video, you know what I'm saying? Yannick French. There's many reasons why people are antisocial out here. There's many reasons that equate to that, why people are antisocial. Let me hit one for ya. And it can be stressful. Stressful. But we in French Park. Yannick French. Many reasons why people are antisocial out here. It's a damn shame. It can be stressful. It's very stressful and draining. Why people can't open up more, just open up more, speak sometimes, and definitely when they come to the woman too, you never know what they're going to do. They might give you a French kiss and a lap dance too. Definitely if you hit the strip club to stop being antisocial to all my fellas and guys. Definitely if you're a little guy, don't be shy, because when you're 27, ain't nothing cool about being 27 without a wife or a girlfriend, out kids. And definitely if you're a virgin, don't be shy, little kids. And definitely if you're a boy, talk to the girls, get more girls when you're younger, because the older you get, the harder it get, force you to look at porno and shit, and jerking and shit, when you could be getting them and skiing and shit. Middle finger to the sky, life could be a bitch. Later for that stuff on MySpace. Anyway, go to Burger King, party every day like it's your birthday. But when you're 10 years old, 15 years old, even 20 years old, you got to be getting all of those girls. Peace, end of the video. In the French Park in Washington, D.C. To my young kids and fellas and little guys, don't be shy. Talk to these girls, because when you get older, it's gonna get more complex and harder. Don't be shy. Get them every day, but be loyal to the chick anyway. You gotta be nice to the girls anyway, but don't be shy. Get the girls any day, because the older you get more complex and harder. Being nice to the girls and getting girls can be a fun thing. Messing with dudes is not fun anyway. Nothing cool about that. Fuck that shit. Talk to the girls, because it can be fun and shit out this bitch. In French Park in Washington, D.C., District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. Flexing, getting all the girls and women can be so much fun out in the amusement park, in the French Park in District of Columbia, Washington, D.C. Shout out to my man Kobe. We definitely like all our jerseys. Don't be pressed to talk to the chicks, because some of these guys out here can be too thirsty. You approach a chick, don't be too thirsty. Sometimes you be a little kind of horny, man. Some of the dudes be out in the streets running all day. Go to Burger King, have things your way. Okay, French Street Park, as you can see, here's the sign. And I'm out this, you know what I'm talking about. Peace. Yannick French, Nick Local, Yannick George. 2017, my year. Oh yeah, God bless y'all. Love you guys. Peace. All trust.